Okay, what's good going, gang? Welcome back to my channel, and today's gonna be a Valentine's Day story time. Period.
You know you ain't pissed for this.
Okay, so right, and I'm gonna be eating while I do this story time because I decided to do something different because usually I'm not eating. So I got some fire house sub that's halfway finished, and I got a pickle, and I'm about to grab my water. Okay, so hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, so we backing up there. Okay, hold on. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Okay, so now if you did not know this, I moved to Colorado before I moved back here. I used to live here like when I was 5, 6. Then we moved to Colorado, and then we came back right before middle school. So, and it was my last year elementary school. I moved back down here. So when I moved down here, I didn't really have any friends, and the friends I did make were at my elementary school that was in a completely different county than where the middle school I was going to now. So 5th grade, 6th grade, Sunshine was very quiet and scared. She really was not talking to anybody. I was not talking to anybody. I had a crush on a boy in my elementary school, but it wasn't that serious, and he didn't like me back. So, but that's his loss, not mine. Anyway, closer to that, I'm supposed to be eating too. So I ended up going to a different school that was not in my district, and around October, November, when I really got used to being in middle school. So me being used to it now, I was like, I made a couple friends. I'm good now. Like, I started to get out of my shell a little bit more. So now that we're on this, there was this boy in 6th grade, and we're gonna call him Rocky. Okay. Rocky was 6'5" in the 6th grade. And like that is so rude. Who is texting me? And almost everybody knew who Rocky was because he was so tall. So apparently, like I said before, I didn't know nobody's name because I had not gone to elementary school with them. I only knew the people's names that I had classes with. So Rocky, I did not have a class with. I only saw him at lunchtime. So I'm just talking with my friends at the time, and we're just talking, and the conversation comes up in boys, and it's like, do you have any questions yet? Like, da 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 da. And I'm like, there's this boy Rocky, and they're like, Rocky, like tall Rocky. I was like, yeah. And one of my male friends heard me, and it was like, Rocky? You like Rocky? And I was like, no, because I could tell in his face he was giving me those devilish eyes, like I'm gonna tell him. So I was like, no, who said that? And he was like, no, I heard you. You said you like Rocky. I was like, no, I didn't. And so he was like, I'm gonna tell him. And we had last period together. So that meant that me and the male friend were gonna ride the bus and we're gonna walk to the buses together since we had the last period together. So our teacher tells us to line up and we get ready to walk to the buses. Rocky's class walks in front of us to go get on the bus, and he's like, Rocky. I was like, oh Jesus, Rocky, she likes you. And he pointed at me and I moved out the way, and then he was able to grab Rocky out of his class. I don't even know how he did that. And tell him that I liked him. Okay. Alright, so Rocky he looked scary, but when he talked to him, he was very like chill. He barely even said 2 words. And he was very like, he talked like this. For the longest, I thought somebody had held him back or something, because he was so tall. I was like, are you sure you're not like slow or something? He's like, not saying if you get held back you're slow, but I just wanted to see, like, there should be no reason why you're that tall in the 6th grade and the rest of us look like mushrooms. That didn't sit well with me in my spirit. And I'm 5'4" now, so back then I was probably like 5'2", so, and he was 6'5", so that didn't work. So October, November, close to November is when we started dating. And dating, 6th grade, all we did was hold hands and hug. I was in 6th grade. What do you expect? Okay. And so we had broken up before Christmas. And this is where the red flag should have came in, because we broke up right before Christmas. But then when Christmas was over, we got back together. And he was like, well, I just needed time to think about everything. And I was like, what? Okay. I was like, okay. My stupid butt. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, so then Valentine's rolled around. He's like, I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you that, I'm gonna get you this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't really, because at the time, I didn't know I had to get a male Valentine's Day gift. Like, I didn't think that was a thing. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just give him, like, some candy or whatever. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, by the way, I'm eating I forgot what it's called, but it has, I think it's like the cheddar something. Smokehouse cheddar something. I forgot. But it's really good, so I'm probably gonna get it again. Oh, so he's talking about all the stuff he's gonna get me. All this. And by this time, we had already broken up before, because he said something but like, I just don't think this is gonna work. Whatever. So I was like, okay. And then he came back and he was like, you wanna be good? At least you got that on camera. Just fall on my face. But it tastes good. Anyway, I didn't spill though, so I'm happy. He was like, you wanna be boyfriend and girlfriend again? I was like, sure. And it was Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was like literally right around the corner. So I was like, I'm about to get so much stuff. Tell me why. Like 2 days right before Valentine's Day, he broke up with me. He broke up with me, y'all. If you don't have no money for a teddy bear or for a $1 candy, just say that. But don't do me like that. That had me all excited that I was gonna get a big old teddy bear and some balloons and all this stuff. And then 2 days before Valentine's Day, broke up with me. Had me looking stupid. I told my friends, I was like, well, Rocky gonna give me everything. Da-da-da. He made me look stupid, y'all. So, then later, my stupid butt got it back together. I was in 6th grade. I was very dumb and gullible. I was way more gullible back then than I am now. So, we got back together, and he was like, we broke up, and he was like, I still have your Valentine's Day gift. I still have your Valentine's Day gift. I was like, so when are you going to give it to me if you still have it? Like, where is it? But that is completely okay, because Mama Glows pulled up with a teddy bear that's been on my bed since 6th grade, and she bought it for me for Valentine's Day. Mama Glows did not like any of my boyfriends until the one I have now. Mama Glows does not play when it comes to her kids. So basically, if a boy breaks up with you before your birthday, and call a holiday, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, anything anniversary, don't let him come back into your life, because he is just gonna be broke. If you break up with me, stay gone, boo, because if you didn't have no money for a teddy bear, you could have just said that. But for you to sit there and get me excited, that is disrespectful. So time goes by, and it's the same on and off thing with him. Whenever I would like do something, or whenever he had interest in another girl, we would break up. Now, I didn't know about the other girls because, now that I think about it, it was really smart. We didn't have any classes together, so we weren't in the same hallway. If I was caught in his hallway, I would be like in detention for like 3 days, because we had no business being in their hallway unless we had an elective. And by nightfall, not nightfall, but like in the afternoon, my team, because it was my middle school, I'm sorry, I didn't explain this. My middle school was just 6th grade. For that middle school I went to, where I'm talking about Rocky, it was just 6th grade. So there wasn't no 7th, there wasn't no 8th. It was just simply 6th grade. So, sorry, excuse me. If I was to be caught in his hallway and it wasn't my time, because they had our schedules all around, like every pirate schedule was similar. So they had like the pirate schedule. I said our thing, but I don't go there anymore, so I'm not tripping. The Gator schedule and the Wildcat schedule. As you can tell, all our teams were college sports teams, and he was on the Gators. Rocky was on the Gators. So I could see his, like, not his precise schedule, but I would know when he would have an elective and when he wouldn't and stuff like that. So I couldn't be caught dead in his hallway to even see if he was talking to somebody, because I wasn't supposed to be over there at a certain time, because I had no reason being over there unless I was going to go get something for a teacher. And if I was, I needed a note, because they were not just going to let us roam around the school. So, because of that, he was able to talk to girls on the Wildcats team, on the Gators team, without me knowing, because number one, none of my friends were really that close to the Wildcats team like that. So, or the Gators team, like we didn't have any major friends on that team. We knew people on the team, but we didn't know anybody close enough where we could ask them like, hey, can you watch him? Because we barely even knew anybody on the team. So that happens, and I found out he's cheating. So, like, I didn't find out he's cheating. I found out he liked another girl. But he was cheating. Yeah. Okay. So, later on, I meet another boy. His name is going to be Roger. I met Roger at the skating rink. Me and Roger ended up dating. And if you would like more story times about Roger. Actually, hold on. Before we even started dating, we met at the skating rink. We were just friends, you know. And he knew Rocky. And before anybody was like, oh, you a homie hopper. No. When he was talking to me, I wasn't even talking to him like that. Sorry, I got grease everywhere. I wasn't even talking to him in a certain kind of way for me to even be called a homie hopper. Hopper. So, I just knew Roger. Like, Roger and Rocky. I did not know they were friends. They were never caught around each other like that for me to even know. I knew all Rocky's friends. Because all Rocky's friends, they would be like, I had one of Rocky's friends riding my bus. So Rocky's friend would be like, don't be doing anything weird because I ride the bus. So Roger took advantage that he knew that I was getting irritated with Rocky and how he was treating me. I was like, I'm not going to keep doing this anymore. So he slowly but surely started acting the way that I was complaining about Rocky, and he was acting better than Rocky. So he kind of lured me in. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I might not be. And Rocky was talking to somebody, and I didn't have any evidence yet. So I was kind of moving single, but I wasn't single. So I'm sorry, there's kids running outside. Roger, when I had the evidence, I broke up with Rocky, and I found out he was dating this other girl, and behind my back. And I was like, wow, this what we doing? And I had actual evidence because people was like sending me screenshots, all this stuff. It was a mess. If you want to hear that precise story time, I can tell you that. But that happened, and yeah, I'm just rambling now. So I think it's time for me to pause it. Okay. So my mom got me a teddy bear, and that's how a boy ruined my Valentine's Day. But I still got the teddy bear, and if you would like to see it, I'm gonna show it to you. That's the teddy bear now. The thing on my bed is the one my boyfriend got me last Valentine's Day. So this just shows, don't settle, y'all. Do not settle for somebody who is not gonna buy you a stuffed animal. Okay? If they want you bad enough, they will buy you a stuffed animal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and comment any more story time you want me to do. I'll probably have something related to it or something like that. Bye.